In this project, I'm going to be installing the gear rack by Bracketron. And this is designed for anything from a pickup truck to a semi-truck. And it's a dash mounting system so that you can mount a GPS, cell phone, and other devices that you would normally have in your vehicle. Now, this product's been around for a little while. In fact, this is the original version of the base unit. And when I first saw this, I tried my usual retail outlets and I couldn't find any in stock. And I called the manufacturer to see if this product was discontinued or not. They told me no, it was not discontinued, but it's been rebadged from the original to now what's called Bracketron X. And in fact, what comes in this box is identical to what comes in this box, and it's just been rebadged. Now, I don't know how long ago they did that. It's hard to find some of the accessories. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I come up with a mounting system in my pickup that uses the main tray in the console. Well, that served me well, but I would like to get the devices up on the dash because it's easier to see and it's less distracting. Actually, I went on eBay and found all the stuff readily available. And in fact, some of the stuff was new, some of it was old stock. For example, this power rack, I don't know how much it is retail, but I think I paid $5 for it on eBay. So I kind of went overboard a little bit and bought a whole bunch of extra stuff. And even some of the stuff like this didn't even come in a box. In this gear rack, basically, is two suction cups with a rod, and the rod, I believe, is 18 inches long, and you can add a multitude of attachment points for your various devices. It comes with a magnetic one for a phone and various adapter brackets for several GPS units. And you can also buy add-ons. For example, here's an add-on for a tablet. And this is designed to mount into the rod, into the gear rack, and then mount your tablet. So right now, at least, if you want to buy one of these systems, there are plenty of them out on eBay. You know, this retails for $70, and I bought this for around $40 on eBay. And I said this is the older version, but the same product. And I bought this for $25. Some of the other adapters, we have a jaw rack, and all these things mount on the rod. And this is called a power rack. This is kind of unique. When you mount this, there are a couple of USB ports and a 12-volt accessory port so that you don't have to have a whole bunch of wires hanging down your dash. All you need is one wire to going from the dash to that. Then all your devices will plug in. And we also have a coin rack. And again, I kind of went overboard. I didn't really need a coin rack, but I think it was around $4. And I do prefer magnet mounting. So, for example, you get a little piece of metal, this is steel, and you peel the adhesive off and attach it to the back of your cell phone, and then it will attach to the magnet that is on the rack. And apparently they don't make magnet mounts that you can buy to add to the gear rack. However, I did find they also make, as a standalone product, devices such as this. And this is a phone dock that's a magnet mount. And it's designed to mount separately, but it has the same mounting configuration here. And now all of a sudden I have another magnet holder. So you can buy these other accessories, and as long as you don't mind kit bashing the accessories, then you can get other accessories to work. And so we're going to open this box and see what we get in the base system. And first we have one of the magnet mounts. These suction cups are supposed to hold even on a pebbled dash, and it has kind of a sticky surface here, which probably helps in adhesing a little bit. So you pull this off when you get ready to mount it. A couple bags of adapters, and then we have a little piece of wire loom, and then here is the rod. And so we've assembled the main bar, and this bar is flexible so that if we got to go around a corner, then we can certainly do that. And again, this is a magnetic holder. And then you attach the piece of metal to your cell phone or your tablet. So we have the gear rack installed, and I have to say these mounting pads work quite well. I've had these on for several hours, and I mean they're on really good. So I had room to put two magnets and just a cell phone holder. And I did not have room for this power supply, so that kind of went out. Nor did I have room for this coin holder. But remember, I bought all these pieces just to try them out, and they were real cheap on eBay. We have our Furion camera, 7-inch monitor, our cell phone, and our tablet. It's kind of crowded up here. I can just see over the dash, so it really does not detract from the view, but I wouldn't want it any higher. And I'm not sure if I'm liking it or not. And let's compare it again to what I used to do. And here are the same three instruments in my console. Again, the 7-inch monitor for the camera, the tablet, and the cell phone. I still like this better, so I don't think I'm going to go to the gear rack system. And I'll provide a link to this pedestal that I made, so that if you want to make that instead. But if you had smaller components, say you had a 4.3 to 5-inch screen for the backup camera, and maybe you had a Garmin GPS, those are going to be smaller components. So you're going to have to judge by the equipment that you have whether this is any good for you or not. But for me, I have larger equipment, so I just really am not going to use a gear rack. I do have from time to time stuff that I sell off the website, products like this that maybe I do a review and I end up not using, and I'll just probably bundle everything into maybe 2 packages. I'll provide a link for the for sale items. Anyway, this video turned out maybe not to be quite as good of a project as I thought it might be, but you never know until you try. But regardless, I've given you information on to whether or not the system may work for you.